tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Bringing it out. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the run, it's Mobley. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Mobley. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a...
Got an opening here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Young.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Carr over the middle. It's Gilbert. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. They're going to run it. He's got space ahead.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. The Canes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation.
He's got space. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
First and 10 now for the offense. Ball handed off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress. After
the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to throw here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's throwing fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they'll set up with PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
That gain makes it second and medium. send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a crease. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got some space. Look out. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Again, makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Carr. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The sure hands. It's Mobley. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Haynes. No chance to catch him there. That's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. It's exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to lead the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Goes out of bounds, and they've moved it to the 25.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the 1st down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Look out, he's breaking free. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you've got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Pressure is coming. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here are the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And at 4th down, he'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do on the return. Good coverage there, 0 gain on the return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Young. Oh, he's got open space. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. These tight end corner routes are so difficult to defend. This defense knows it's coming, and yet they can't stop it. It's because of the leverage used by the tight end, the timing of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback, and watch as he layers this football.
Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught in the backfield, it's Mobley. He's stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
You got to make those plays, and in particular in the red zone, you've got an opportunity to extend the drive. Keep your offense on the field. That catch has to be made, and now this head coach has a decision to make. I think the emotional decision would be go for this, but he's in field goal range. Take the points. I would take the 3 right here.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Now the offense will spend the timeout here to talk about this 4th down play coming up. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. To the 45. He breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game,
touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Extra point puts them in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Carr. It's a quick grab. Breaking into the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Testing the right side here. He's got space. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, this can be the hardest thing for an offensive play caller, but it really should be the easiest. Stay patient and keep taking what they give you. That's back-to-back runs for first downs. Until they prove they can stop that running game, continue to pound the rock.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Catch made on the right side. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Pass midfield. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return and the athleticism from this secondary.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Runs through the defender. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. The Irish punch back. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch. That two-point try levels the game here in the late stages.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that's a gift here late in this tied game. The offense starts with good field position now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Mobley. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. To throw, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover is giving the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's dropping on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment.
First down here for this offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves left out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for a man. On the move now. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab made by the tight end. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Receiver in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there, and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it. What a clutch drive and a clutch kick here to take the lead, but there is some time left. This defense cannot play it too safe. You got to go out there, play your normal defense, just nobody past your safeties.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next seed, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatten and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.